Hey guys, so I'm back with you after the 8 weeks of spring semester with BADA. We are on our midterm break right now, so I have 5 more weeks after this, going into production mode again. But I wanted to make this vlog for you, for those who are still thinking about studying abroad. I just wanted to put together the places you will most frequent. I'm barely getting around to do this. We are so packed in our schedules, but I did end up getting the time. One of the most main things is that you will be taking the tube everywhere. That's probably the next fastest transportation next to Ubering, but that can get really expensive. The tube will be your best friend, so I highly recommend downloading the Tube Map app. The Tube Map app. I think it's very useful because you can use your location and it'll tell you the nearest tube stop near you. I think it's better than using Google. That just takes longer. This works offline as well, and then it just helps you kind of understand the tube better. I haven't used Google, but I want to assume that it just tells you what stops to go to rather than like showing you what stops to take. It also shows you the night tube map as well, which I think is awesome, and it gives you the National Rail, which is like train stations. Depending on where you're going, if you're going a little bit further out or if you're going to an area where tube stations are scarce, the rail will be your next option. So you can also search stations and it'll like take it to you, that place on the map where it is. I mean, there's so many things in here. It gives you bus times, it gives you the Paris Metro, Barcelona Metro, New York, and Berlin. So I think it's pretty awesome. I haven't used many of these features myself, but they're there for you. And you can buy train tickets from this app. Like it's awesome, so just download it. With the Oyster card, that's what you use to tag in and out of the train. You'll see that in the video. You can get them at tube stations and they're £5. If you're studying here, I highly recommend getting the student Oyster card, which is what I have. If you're putting money on it, you get, I want to say 20% off for every fare. The bus is £1.50. The tube depends, it varies just on peak times and how many stops you're using up. So that it's a variable. What I actually use, and I also recommend if you're studying here, you know, for long periods of time, travel cards. I think you save money just because, especially if you're moving around a lot in the city, which we do just because we're seeing shows every week, and the theaters can be really far sometimes, so I think you can save a lot of money instead of, you know, spending $15 on one fare or £15 on one fare. You can just have your travel card and it's unlimited however many months you set it for. I think the student Oyster card is really awesome. So you'll see just me using that a little bit in the vlog. The app, the Oyster card, perfect companions for using the tube stations in London. They're very easy to learn, helps you really get to know the city better. Although taking the bus is great just because you actually get to see things. I personally take the tube because I know it's faster. If you want to kind of like see the city as you're traveling, to learn the city, you know, from the ground up, that made no sense. I recommend taking the bus and sitting in the 2 front seats with the big window. It's very nice because they're double-decker buses, so you're like really high up and, you know, it's like, oh, look at all the Queen's subjects. Fun fact, everyone was a subject of the Queen until like the 1970s or something like that. What you'll be seeing in the vlog is just like the main places that I wanted to kind of just showcase if you're going to be studying here or even visiting, but it's going to be your like grocery stores, your drugstores, and Camden Market, which is literally a 5-minute walk from BADA. That's just where you'll be spending a lot of your time. You'll see it in the video. But that's really it. I just wanted to kind of highlight these few places so that way if you're coming to London, you'll be like, okay, I know these areas at least, and this is where I can get toiletries, groceries, and clothes. So just your very basic places, but there's so much in London. There is literally, it's insane of how much there is in the city. So literally what I'm showing you is like 0.1% of everything there is. Please do not take this video as if this is the entire place of London. Like, no. This is where I can go when I unpack all my things, get back from, you know, get home from the airport, unpack my things, and I need to go, you know, get toothpaste and some jeans. I also could have shown you Primark. I do want to mention Primark just because that's a very popular clothing store that's very affordable. Yeah, that's what this vlog is for, and I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so I'm in Oxford Circus on my way to Camden Town, which will be our first stop. Really close. But yeah, so this is part of the journey. It's currently packed as always. This is us. Alright y'all, so I apologize if these videos are so crappy. I just hate recording in public. So, try to make this as easy breezy as possible. Alright, so I've successfully made it to Camden Town. Of course, it's Camden. It's Camden. I'm trying to make it to the market before it closes. And if it's closed, I'm gonna be sad. That means I'll just take you guys somewhere else. And it'll be okay. It'll be great. Or tattoo shops, piercings, you know, backpacks, shoes, sweaters, your souvenirs. They have them all over London. You'll be spending plenty of time here if you're going to BADA. Yeah, if you do the BADA program, this will be one of the spots that you come to get your food. It's just a lot of things here. So right now we're coming into the market. I'm gonna see what's open. Also, I apologize for this angle that I'm shooting at. Self-conscious thing about shooting in public is still there. So enjoy my chin. Okay guys, so Camden Market is still open. I had to come to the infamous Mac Factory where I will be getting mac and cheese because it's like the best thing ever. Oh, thank you very much. This is pure food stalls, like jewelry shops, shoe shops, souvenirs, more stuff like that you saw back out on High Street. This playlist is lit. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit and enjoy this and we'll be right back. They have vegan options for my vegans as well. Magic falafel. They also have a vegan bakery and deli. This market is one of the food markets that you can go to when you're on breaks here at BADA or just in London, you know. Also here in Camden, they have like Urban Outfitters. They have Urban Outfitters. And on to the next. Tell you now that KFC is a pass, and if you eat KFC back in the States, you're still trash. So next we're going to be going into Sainsbury's, which is like basically the Walmart version back in the States. So the equivalent are Tesco and M&S, but we're going to do Sainsbury's because they're orange and I like that color. You're going to get all your goods here. It's a regular grocery store. You have things that grocery stores carry normally, fruits and vegetables. They also have a frozen food aisle. You know that pretty well. Sainsbury's is, you know, where you'll be getting your groceries, toiletries, cleaning supplies, all of your household things. There's also M&S, but they're a little bit different, and Tesco, which is smaller. So yeah. All right, lovely babies, we've made it to Oxford Circus. Stores, food, bars, souvenirs galore. The main tourist attraction in London, so this place is always packed with people. Very bustling. They have, you know, all your regular stores that we know back in the States: Foot Locker, H&M, Urban Outfitters, Topshop, Topman. Basically every store under the sun. Can't see it, but that's Dawn and Lewis right there. House of Fraser. Have Debenhams coming up. Because I actually love how it looks, and during the day you can actually see how it's like designed. It's like wavy. I don't know, the tiles react to wind. It's really pretty. So Oxford Circus is your tourist attraction area with all of the stores that you would love to shop at. And also, and a very important store to know, is Boots. Your pharmacy beauty store equivalent. So I came to the Boots in Oxford Circus because it's huge. What's so funny is upstairs, this is actually just like a CVS, but they actually have Chanel and Dior counters upstairs for their makeup, but they actually do carry regular drugstore brands as well. L'Oreal, CoverGirl, Revlon. I just wanted to bring you into this store just so that way you could see it for yourself a little bit, have a little preview. Very much just like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. They have them everywhere, so they're not hard to find. But yeah, this is Boots. So yeah, London is known for having super high-end stores. They have a few of the brands here, but the main area that's known for their luxury brands is Harrods. So that's where you would find Gucci, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Tom Ford, all of those lovely brands. And they also have the Supreme store here. I'm not gonna go there right now, but I am taking you somewhere cooler. So
I will see you when I get there.
So I just left the OVO store. Pretty dope. I also want to add that there's tons of pubs and restaurants here in London in general, but right here we have King's Arms, Brewdog. And there you go. Yeah. All right. There's plenty of things to do. Never stops. It's kind of late, so I'm going to be making my way back to the tube station and getting home. I just wanted to make this quick little kind of vlog, just little things that you'll have in London available to you as far as Boots and then Camden Market. Oxford Circus is a very general basic places, but there's so much more. And I threw the OVO store in there just because I'm the worst Drake stan ever. So yeah.